Hello Ultrasabers fans and YouTube. It's Elo here again, or Nick in the real world. And today I'm going to do a quick review on my Diamond Electrum Wind that I purchased about 2 or 3 weeks ago now. I think I got it last week. And I've absolutely fallen in love with this saber. So let me just get right down to the review. So up here we have this windowed emitter, which looks really, really nice when it's illuminated, and I'll show that here in a moment. Because it's a diamond, I already have customized and filled up the board of 16 fonts that I've kind of found on the forums, and really appreciate the people who put the hard work into those diamond fonts. I've also edited some of the default fonts that came. When I got my saber, it came in, I believe it's dark Violet Amethyst or Violet Amethyst, I can't remember, and the yellow flash on clash, and I've kind of made it a little bit pinker than it was. I like the purple look, but it was a little too dark for me, so I did lighten it up a little bit. It's more like, I guess, a Bane's heart would be pretty close to what it is right now, but I really like that. So moving down, the non-illuminated silver switch. And on the opposite side is the recharge port. I feel that was a really good placement of Ultrasabers to just do that opposite. That's really good. If you don't have a recharge port on your Diamond or Emerald sabers, I definitely recommend getting it. You never have to take the batteries out. You just plug it up with the charger they give you, and it takes, I mean, I haven't run the batteries down yet, but I mean, it took about 20 minutes, 30 minutes for it to charge, probably at 60-70% of battery life. So as we go down the hilt here, you see these round grips. It's really comfortable to hold. It's real sturdy. They don't feel like they're going to fall off or anything. And came standard with a CoverTech wheel. I don't have a clip for my belt yet. I will probably purchase one, maybe with another mystery box or something, just kind of throw that in there, so I have one. And down here, these gold accents, I really like how it's up top here, it's a gold, silver, black, silver, gold. It just sort of does that. That's really nice. And then silver, and then a gold pommel. Really, really beautiful craftsmanship. There's a lot of detail. Every time I look at it, I see more just intricate things that you can tell they took a lot of care when they were designing this and then machining it for me. If I'm gonna have a review and have it be completely honest, there were a couple things I didn't like initially when I first got it. So there's see if I can find where they're at. Here you can see these little two, I guess, aesthetic screws. I don't think they serve a purpose. They're just in there. They were very loose to the point that they both dropped out after a couple, maybe 2 hours of spinning it around. They both dropped out, and I have a hardwood floor, and I had a hard time trying to find them on the floor. They're really tiny. They're, I think, the same size as the blade retention screw, 8/32. I think that's what it is. But they were not secure in there at all. They really were really loose in there, and I did not like that at first. Also, there's another screw right here. That one was also very loose when I first got it. That one has also dropped out, and I tightened it up with the blade retention screw that comes comes with the saber. And the other thing, up here, this is the blade retention screw. This is, let's get back into focus there. This is from the screw to the black grip is what holds the blade. It's about 1/4 of an inch. And if I'm honest, I think that they could have found a better location for this blade retention screw, maybe a little bit higher up on the emitter to really hold the blade. When I got it and I was spinning it around some, it just felt a little wobbly. It felt a little loose. And I really just was like, well, maybe it's me. So I took the blade and I put it down as far as I could against the module the LED module and tighten the screw up. But it still has a little bit of wobble to it, and you can feel it when you swing it, and when you hit it, you can. And I didn't like that. So if I'm honest, like I said, I really hope maybe Ultrasaber sees this and they just move this up a little bit, just to give it a little bit of more of a sturdy feel on this hilt. So what I did, well, real quick, I'll fire it up and then I'll show you what I've done to combat that. So this is, like I said, probably close to a Bane's heart. And I do love how the light comes through those emitters, through the hole, in the emitter. Those are really, really nice. And of course, this is a diamond configuration, like I said, so you might have seen it kind of fade on. I really do like that. It might be flickering a little bit. I think I might need to charge batteries again. It has silver lockup and Sentinel Yellow for the flash on clash. And I just did change it to Black Star real quick, just to kind of show you all. I'll do another video probably of all my diamond fonts, but this one I think comes in standard yellow, and I went to kind of a almost red, sort of Pyrostone orange, and it has a little bit of a flicker to it. I don't know if that's picking up on camera, but I have, like I said, customized a lot of these idols for flickers and some whoops. I'll go back to my main part. I have customized a lot of these for different flicker effects that I've kind of played around with the diamond controller. It is really fun. It's a lot of fun to mess with. You don't need a computer science degree. I've kind of heard some people complaining about how difficult it can be to play around with it, and you really got to try, just kind of mess around with it. That's how I learn stuff. You just got to get in, play with the launcher. So what I wanted to show y'all real quick, because of how little, of room for this blade retention screw to where it holds the blade, and I'll show you on the blade itself, get kind of an idea. If I could find the hole, there it is. So that much is being held by the blade retention screw. It's not a lot, and I just, thought if I'm going to be dueling with this with my wife, it didn't feel like it was going to hold up. It might fly out or something. So what I've done is I purchased a separate emitter, mostly because I kind of wanted to make this saber a little bit more my own, and wasn't quite sure how I wanted to do that. So I purchased the Diminiside LE emitter, and it has these 6 claws kind of crowning the emitter. And what it has, I took a retention screw from one of my other sabers for the time being until I can get another one, and I have this blade retention screw here, and then the stock blade retention screw of the Electrum Wind. So I actually have the 2 now, and it feels a lot stronger. It doesn't feel like the blade's going to fly out. So I'll go ahead and put this in real quick. Maybe I'll put it in. Maybe not so quick. I'll tighten it up here in a second. But I think it just gives it a whole another kind of look with the claws on that emitter. Whoop! I think that was the diamond controller. I think I just activated the gesture and didn't even realize it. What I do like is the Sith font that I have with these claws on here. It just really kind of makes it look a little more menacing than the original style. Like I said, I love the windowed emitter, but if it wasn't, let me turn this off real quick. It's loud. If it wasn't for the fact that it's only about 1/4 of an inch holding that blade retention screw and holding the blade together, like I said, I just wish that maybe they would move that up a little bit just to make it feel more secure. Anyway, that's my quick review. It's been about 10.5 minutes. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you.